Warning, the information and opinions within are solely the views of the individuals involved, contains content not suitable for anyone.
Thanks for listening to or watching the BlockWeb Beat podcast, recorded on Tuesday the 2nd of April at about 6 p.m. AEST. On tonight's show, cryptocurrency markets have cooled off. Sam Bankman-Fried has been sentenced to 25 years jail. Upland's April Fool's Bermuda has released. There's been a Metaverse Fashion revolution. AI-driven healthcare advancements. Wendy's introduces an AI loyalty platform. And Web3 Gaming surge predicted with the Bitcoin halving coming up. Plus, as always, we ground ourselves with some real-world insights with a few doses of reality from the good old Meatsuitaverse. Let's start things off by taking a look at what's currently happening in some of the crypto markets. As I said, quite cooled off. This week in the crypto market, the overall climate has taken a downturn. The global market cap saw a 6% decrease, now standing at 2.52 trillion. Bitcoin's market dominance inched up by 0.4%, bringing it to 52.1%. The Fear and Greed Index shifted from extreme greed to greed, now at 79, which indicates a slight cooling off from last week's fervour. In individual currency movements, Bitcoin has retreated by 5.4% to $66,836, and Ethereum slid down by 7.5% to $3,382. Wax's price fell sharply by 27.4%, leading the altcoin downturns for the coins I cover. Flow and Avalanche also experienced significant dips, decreasing by 20% and 20.7% respectively. Engine and Polygon weren't immune to the market's bearish mood, dropping by 19% and 16%. Cardano and Tron saw more moderate declines of 11.9% and 2.5%. Moving on, yes, as I said, Sam Bankman-Fried, wow. In blockchain crypto news, we delve into the dramatic downfall of old mate FTX founder Sam Bankman-Fried. He has been sentenced to 25 years in prison in a New York court. Bankman-Fried's conviction marks a significant moment in cryptocurrency regulation and trust. The court dismissed his claims that FTX customers hadn't lost money and criticised his lack of remorse and potential future risks. In addition to the prison sentence, a staggering $11.2 billion was ordered for confiscation from Bankman-Fried. How much money does he have? With the judge emphasising the magnitude of the losses incurred by FTX customers, equity investors and lenders. As the crypto community reels from the fall of one of its former prodigies, the case underscores the urgent need for ethical leadership and robust oversights in the industry. Yes. I mean, how could you say that? Nobody lost any money, really. Wow. All right, moving on. Yeah, wasn't this a good one? In Upland Metaverse news, in the latest twist, the Bermuda property release event unfolded with an unexpected blend of anticipation and April Fool's mischief. Despite the high stakes and excitement surrounding the launch, I personally chose not to participate, prioritising rest on a work night over the possibility of staying up until 11 p.m, like I said, on a work night, to discover whether the event was genuine, and then getting on a plane, and then potentially having to wake up at 2 a.m. for the chance to mint a property. So, yeah, I checked out. Plenty of people didn't know. My decision mirrored the sentiments of many in the community as speculation swirled around over several days on whether Upland was pulling another one of its April Fool's pranks. The event marking the opening of properties in the St. George's area of Bermuda saw all 356 properties priced between 19,448 UPEX and 825,792 UPEX feverishly minted up in just over 2 minutes. 2.11 minutes, I believe, was the figure. For those who did venture into the event, a special profile badge was awarded, even as some expressed disappointment at missing out on minting opportunities. Some people just got lagged out, but to be expected with everybody forced into such a small area and hardly any properties available. So secondary market prices have quickly soared to upwards of 180,000 UPX, which is a reminder of the fervent competition and high interest within the Upland community, especially for those who missed out. I had a bit of a look myself, but yeah, I am paying those fees because for those people like me who sat this event completely out, there's reassurance in knowing that the future opportunities for expansion and engagement in Bermuda will arise, offering another chance to participate in Upland's evolving narrative. And if If you're watching on the YouTube, check out what DALL-E did, the image generator. Generated one of these llamas really well, and the other one looks like he's got sucked into the Bermuda Triangle vortex. I didn't bother trying to fix that up. I thought that was quite apt. Anyhow, if you're on the Spotify, you'll have to check it out. All right, moving on. In Metaverse news, other Metaverse news, we're shining a spotlight on the transformative effect of virtual environments on the fashion industry. The Metaverse has become a digital canvas for creativity where the limitations of physicality are transcended, paving the way for a fashion renaissance. From hyper-realistic wearable designs to immersive runways, the Metaverse offers boundless opportunities for designers to innovate. Avatars have emerged as new age fashion ambassadors, allowing users to tailor and personalize their virtual self-expression. Meanwhile, virtual runways are democratizing fashion showcases, enabling global access without geographic constraints. The Metaverse also revolutionizes retail through virtual storefronts that blend e-commerce with virtual reality, offering an unprecedented shopping experience. That's what I'm most looking forward to myself personally. Additionally, augmented reality dressing rooms provide a futuristic fitting experience, melding digital precision with real-world convenience. And lastly, digital fashion events in the Metaverse are redefining inclusivity as they allow fashion aficionados from around the world to connect and celebrate the industry's latest trends and innovations. We've seen dabblings of this here and there in Upland. Expect to see a lot more of that in the future. Something else that I'm interested in AI news, in a groundbreaking advancement for Australia's healthcare system, the Commonwealth Scientific and Industrial Research Organisation. I did a bit of work with them back in the day, in my aquaculture days. They're better known as the CSIRO. Well, they've identified artificial intelligence as a transformative force set to benefit clinical decision-making and administrative functions. With the healthcare sector rapidly digitising, particularly through electronic medical records, EMRs, AI is poised to enhance imaging, diagnosis, treatment plans, and data analysis. The report heralds an extraordinary era in medicine driven by AI's potential to support clinicians administratively, educate patients, diagnose diseases, and make informed clinical decisions. It also underscores the importance of data privacy and the secure, ethical integration of AI in healthcare, highlighting the necessity of robust regulation and monitoring to ensure that technology's benefits are fully realised while safeguarding patient data and privacy. I feel like I'm saying that more and more in all of these shows. Yes, everything's looking great, but there's a lot of things to be careful of as well. All right, sticking in AI, in other AI news, Wendy's has launched an AI-driven loyalty platform, a pioneering move that personalises customer engagement by analysing individual behaviours to offer customised rewards. Highlighting the importance of AI in redefining loyalty programs, experts stress the balance between personalisation and automation for deeper brand engagement. Incorporating gamification, Wendy's program rewards and recognises loyalty, fostering brand connection. Despite the benefits, there's a cautionary note on balancing, here we go again, personalisation with privacy, ensuring AI initiatives are a collaborative effort for a seamless brand experience. This initiative by Wendy's marks a significant step in leveraging AI to enhance customer loyalty, underlining the potential of AI in creating meaningful brand relationships. Now, we just need to see this go to the second stage, a couple of AI with NFTs, and you've got Web3 Gaming, and it's all going to come together. All right, moving on. Well, some of the downsides of NFTs. Here we go. In NFT news, Bored Ape Yacht Club number 9258, once owned by comedian Kevin Hart, serves as a stark example of market volatility, selling for just 13.26 ETH, which is equivalent of about $46,200 when this article was taken on Blur. That's where it sold. A steep decline from the, 79.5 ETH that cost well over $200,000 that Hart paid for it in January 2022. Despite being purchased with the assistance from MoonPay and amidst controversies including a class action lawsuit involving undisclosed celebrity endorsements, the value of this once coveted NFT mirrors the broader dip in the NFT market. The Bored Ape Yacht Club, a symbol of NFT prestige since its 2021 inception, has seen its floor price tumble from a peak of over 150 ETH in May 2022 to about 14 ETH by March 2023. This event underscores the inherent risks of the volatile nature of the NFT market, even for assets associated with high-profile names. I did see on Twitter before too, somebody posted this, whatever the latest Bored Ape Yacht Club get-together event was. Previously, they've had these, at champagne parties and this and that, and Yahoo. It was in the car park out the back of some place, and it looked like they had a couple of gazebos put up. Yeah, it looked pretty sad, actually. Hang in there if you're on that side of things. Hopefully you'll bounce back. All right, moving on quickly in Web3 gaming news, the cryptocurrency sector is currently abuzz, particularly within the Web3 gaming and GameFi projects, as the Bitcoin halving event approaches, signalling what could be the most significant pre-halving price jump ever observed, according to this article. This event has shifted the focus away from meme coins and AI projects to GameFi projects, with major players like Gala Games, Pixels and Floki registering over 50% gains in the last week. I'd like to see that compared to the snapshot we just took of the crypto. That would be down a bit for sure. Anyhow, the article says this surge is not just about pricing appreciation, but signifies a broader trend towards mass adoption in Web3 gaming. Sounds good to me. Traditional gaming giants such as Ubisoft and Square Enix are beginning to explore the Web3 gaming space, indicating a shift towards a gaming industry where digital ownership and player-driven economies could become the norm. Hopefully so. The anticipation around the Bitcoin halving and its early effects on the market showcases growing convergence of gaming and blockchain tech, promising a more inclusive and financially rewarding future for the gaming community. That all sounds very, very good to me. All right, a few doses of reality for the Meatsuitaverse to wrap us up on. This is a good one. Holy moly. In the Australian Meatsuitaverse news, in a controversial turn of events that has stirred debate, our Prime Minister, old mate Anthony Albanese, and his Energy Minister, Chris Bowen, face criticism for using two separate private jets to attend the same renewable energy event in the Hunter Valley. Critics, including Ben Fordham and Michael Sakar, lambasted the decision as a misuse of taxpayer dollars, particularly in the light of the event's environmental focus. Defending the choice, Bowen cited RAAF advice, that's the Royal Australian Air Force, regarding the airport's limitations, necessitating two smaller jets. The incident has sparked discussions on governmental spending and environmental responsibility amidst efforts to promote Australia's renewable energy sector. I think we see that everywhere. All of these people flying around in private jets to go to these conferences, to renewable energy conferences. It's one of those. If you can't laugh about it, I guess you've got to cry about it, or vice versa things. Right, moving on, in New Zealand Meatsuitaverse news, this is a good one. In Masterton, New Zealand, a 300-year-old parchment document believed to be of English origin was discovered hidden down the back of someone's couch. Found in about 1947, the document, signed in 1735, has remained a mystery for over 200 years. The owner wishes to return it to its presumed origin in England. Signed by a Matthew East and James Tiller, the document appears to be a lease, according to experts. Despite its age, the parchment remains in good condition, and further research is planned to decipher its origin and connections. Old Dorry that found it, she found it in the back of the couch in 1947. She's been hanging on it all since then too, so that's a wonder it hasn't all fallen apart. Anyhow, moving on, this one's a little bit personal, this one. And lastly, in Japanese Meatsuitaverse news, the Nara prefectural government is contemplating raising the cap on deer culling within the region to address concerns over damage caused by the animals. Currently divided into 3 zones where deer roam freely in the protected zone and face culling in the controlled zone, issues arise in the buffer zone. Here, deer causing damage are relocated to a facility maintained by a conservation group. Spit it out, then. However, recent reviews highlight concerns about the facility's conditions, prompting discussions to potentially expand culling areas and increase annual deer limits. While current regulations remain, administrators plan to monitor the situation for potential changes next spring. I'm sure if you've been to Nara, you know all about the deer there, how they bow to you when you feed them the little senbei biscuits you can give them. The last time we were in Japan, we went to Nara and I got mobbed. I was getting hammered in the nuts, hammered in the butt, bitten on the legs. My wife and kids were no help. They were just standing back, videotaping and laughing their heads off. So yes, they do tend to get a bit out of control at times. Anyhow, that's the beat for this BlockWeb week, and a glimpse into some of what's currently making the news inside, around and outside of the Metaverse and in the Meatsuitaverse. If you'd like to get yourself involved in any of the Upland Down Under Entertainment productions, or if you have an Upland NFT or Metaverse product, service or event to promote, then send me, Ben68, a DM, or get yourself into the MBA server, which is linked in the description. Keep your eyes and ears out. I will hopefully be releasing a special video for a new podcast series within the next week, hopefully. And there's going to be a 250,000 UPX giveaway associated with that. 5 prizes totaling 250,000 UPX after fees. So, as I said, keep an eye out. Well, that's it for this week for the BlockWeb Beat. Have a good week, and we'll catch you later.